We rolling? We good? Are you tired of being poor and ugly? Can't trick a woman into tugging on your pud? Are you sick of being forced into humiliation rituals by the Hollywood elite and pedophile trading network cabals like Netflix and Samsung? Then you've come to the right podcast. The world's first hustler-focused, entrepreneur-based, market force podcast, the Hustlers Dynasty. Today we're going to be making big market calls and huge gains on the NASDAQ, so hold on to your ugly ass or kiss it goodbye.
May God murder my shoes.
No, don't say that.
The Matrix is a computer-generated dream built to keep us under control.
This Twitch streamer known as Blaze.
In order to change a human being.
400. Big as fuck money. Stay cashing out NBA. It's $400. T-Money took me up. $400 right here. Yo.
Welcome everybody to the Hustlers Dynasty.
Yes, today is just a great day for the network.
Today marks the beginning of an era.
Yes.
An era of abundance, an abundance mindset, wealth, and an opportunity for the average Joe listener to tap into a crowd which you would never have access to. The elites.
With watches, various paraphernalias of wealth. We're making hustle purchases, various subsidies and resources for our ventures and whatnot.
Tons of resources, open enrollment and open source data.
Hustler courses
For
young entrepreneurs.
Truly, we've hit a point in our lives where
K through 12.
Our wealth knows no bounds. And, you know, as most billionaires do at some point, they have some desire to give back.
I want to share the wealth a little bit.
And that's what this is. This is about giving you guys a piece
of mental wealth.
Of mental wealth.
Of mental wealth. So welcome to the Hustlers Dynasty. We're going to open this episode strong. We're going to be talking about China. They've got new AI over there.
Lots of new tech.
New Chinese robots are making our words for us and pictures. And I, for one, won't stand for it. They're taking market gains out of my pocket. There's that big red square image, all the red squares. And they got the Chinese flag on it. I just won't stand for it. So China, we're coming for you, buddy. Look out. And, now on to our next segment. What's on your mind?
Well, guys, as part of our growth strategy, we have a bit of a growth mindset strategy here. We're going to be dabbling in a foray of guests in the coming episodes.
Growth for gross.
We're going to be changing the paradigms of which you may call a podcast in a way that's never been done before.
Never.
And I would just like to warn you guys to be on your toes at any given moment.
Right.
There could be coin launches at the drop of a hat. You could be making millions. There could be episodes of knowledge with limited time coming out. There could be a Patreon with exclusive Hustlers content. We don't know what could be on the horizon for us, but we just need you guys to be ready. Click that notification bell.
Turn on your noties. Follow the accounts. We're going to the moon.
It's going to the moon. Us, everybody watching right now, we are going to the moon.
Hustle World CEO can promise you that. It's a question we've been asking on all our socials, or we've been getting asked, is who is the Hustle World CEO? And the answer, dear viewer, is you. America, we've gotten your letters. You are the Hustle World CEO, and we just want to see you flourish the same way we have, as you can see. Even though right now you're broke, you're destitute, you're on Discord, you're wiping your hairy ass with not even Charmin. I mean, be real. Can you afford to not listen to this podcast? To not turn on your YouTube.com, your Spotify.com and listen to this podcast? Take a long look at yourself in the mirror, you cock sucker. and say that you can afford to not listen to this podcast about growth, gross, hustler mindset, grind, getting a little
If you're
bit
not
of
making at
squeeze.
least $1 million profit, not revenue, a month, you cannot afford to not listen to this podcast.
That's what we're saying.
That's profit, not revenue.
JD Vance is in the news. Vice President. Don't know if you've heard of him.
I've heard of him.
He's coming on the podcast next week.
We've got him coming on. We also have another person coming on.
We're going to rape him. Who else do we have coming on?
A little guy you might know from a certain
Mini-Me?
holiday.
A little guy?
Not a little guy.
From Austin Powers?
Well, he was a little guy.
Get in my belly.
From potentially his biggest role, a classic holiday film for the family.
Kevin Hart?
Almost.
Okay.
Kevin.
Boop. Cut that.
Cover the lips, too.
Yeah. Blocker. Sorry.
Kevin from...
Oh. Sure. Yeah, he was a little guy. This is who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Mike, can you pull up
Post
the...
Malone.
what is it called? His Instagram. I forget what it's called.
Hulkamania.
Hulkmania?
Hulkamania.
Hulkamania. Can you pull that up for us real quick, Michael?
Pull that up. Pull that up, Michael. Ooh.
Let's see
Okay,
here.
you got there. What do we got? We got a loading screen.
Okay.
Dead
air.
Dead air.
Let's see if it's still even up. Oh.
His beautiful Oriental wife.
What is this? You got to sign in? Dude, come on. Cut that.
No, I think that's fine.
You think that's fine?
We're bringing Oriental
Dude,
back.
this is our biggest guest
She's
of
very
all
famous.
time.
She might be more famous than him.
Exactly.
And beautiful.
You got to sign in or something.
gotta sign in.
All right, switch cams, make an account or whatever. Sign in.
This is our producer.
Our producer. All of these social media sites these days, you got to make an account to view a post. I get a
To
text
view
from
Macaulay
like
Culkin's post, we have to make
I get
an
a text from like my dad. Look at this funny cat video, and
Yeah.
it's like make 9 accounts, and I think it's just taking away what could be connections that we could have built.
market value. And yeah, I think social media is a force for memes, making the world good. Weak men create hard.
Weak men create hard times.
Weak.
Hard times create
Joe.
strong men.
Strong times.
Strong times
Good men.
good times create weak men.
Weakling. Ming Ming.
Ming Ming.
Ming.
We are in good.
Good. Strong.
No,
Weak.
we have just left good times.
Bad.
We are in bad times
Bad.
with. Hold on. Weak
Strong.
men. That's
Weak
you,
men.
weak men.
Weak
we are
men.
the strong men that will lead you
Right.
out of weak times into good times.
You ever see
bad times to good times?
Those Joe Rogan clips where he has to ask the guy. He's asked the guy like 20 times, like, what is the saying? That he always forgets.
Yeah,
And
that saying. Yeah.
That saying. Here
Okay,
we go.
Michael.
Look
Yeah,
at this.
pull that up. So, guys, what if you're having a hard time looking at or understanding what's on the screen right now? We have a post from the Macaulay Culkin
Yes.
with a monkey phone case. And you know what? Can you fuck, I don't know where it is. It's in some of the replies or something. Maybe it's
Macaulay Culkin, star of such films as The Sixth Sense and The Bicentennial Man with Robin Williams. I think he was in that.
let's see. Scroll down a little bit. Let's. I don't know. What does that say? Bring back Brother Man Bill.
And we did.
And we did.
We
He
did bring back Brother Man Bill. I think this creates a growth opportunity that we haven't even processed yet. And we haven't even messaged him yet.
No, we have not.
But I think it's pretty much a shoo-in. I've gone ahead and prepared some questions for Mr. McCulkin that I think maybe we could throw out to the audience if you have any questions.
Mr. Culkin.
Here's a couple questions for him. Mr. McCulkin, what do you think about the cloud? The data storing network.
Data storing network.
What do you think about
Okay.
that?
It'd be interesting. To get
I think
your
he'd
take
be
on that.
sort of like, he'd have a very in-depth answer about gross revenue. And then this is something I did a little bit of research. I actually found out that Macaulay Culkin in 2012 joined Al Qaeda. And I was gonna ask him, why did you join Al Qaeda?
Why did you do that?
What purpose was that? And I think his answer would be like for the,
social
glory
benefits. That was uncouth of him.
Right, it was very uncouth. And then finally, a hardball question. I sort of, to level the interview, like a 60 minutes interview where they get serious, they dig in.
Okay.
Mr. McCulkin, are you jealous of your much more famous brother?
Maybe we could reword that. Much more famous.
Infinitely more famous brother from TV.
From TV.
Macaulay Culkin famously had a guest role on The Boys for a while. I think Carl Urban punched his head in or something like that.
Aaron?
No, Macaulay Culkin. I'm doing a bit. I'm purposefully confusing Macaulay Culkin for Haley Joel Osment, the kid from The Sixth Sense.
Right. Yeah.
Because I can't think of any other movies that Macaulay Culkin was in. The Parent Trap.
Lindsay Lohan?
Lindsay Lohan. Yeah. He was in The Parent Trap. He was his little twin.
He's just every child actor.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know, man. Jonathan Lipnicki from Stuart Little. That little fucking weird kid, man. I think that was Macaulay Culkin.
He had a double role in that film.
Yeah. He was Stuart Little.
He's the mouse.
Right.
But guys, Hustle CEO has ordained that this is a possibility potentially. And
reality.
It's a reality. No, it's not a possibility. It will happen. And be ready for this momentous occasion.
Yes, we sure are. Hustlers, if you're watching at home right now, we just want to plug this new product we've got on on sale at the store. This is a growth mindset. This is made of pure tungsten, the densest object on Earth. So you buy this, you're buying your weight in tungsten.
Let me see that.
Yeah, right? There you go. Oh, no.
God,
I told you it was heavy, man. So that's the tungsten gorilla couch. Get yourself one of those. You're making an investment for the future.
It's 236 pounds.
236 pounds and 236,000 American dollars.
Wait, what if we auction that off?
Right. For charity.
For Hustler.
For charity, right? Hey, charity. For Hustler. For teaching.
Stay tuned. Who knows?
For teaching youth entrepreneurs.
Teaching youth. All money will go towards the Hustler Growth Fund.
Our kindergarten outreach program for Hustlers.
We're actually working on developing a pre-K outreach.
Yes.
And
1 to 4 year olds.
1 to 4.
We're going to be teaching them Catholic papal guidelines that sort of dictate what women can wear.
Right.
And we're going to say things of that nature. We're going to say like the diocese.
The ways baby are dressing is not right.
You're right.
Days.
Our Twitter thread. Here's what the diocese doesn't want you to know about the Eucharist. That's our next Twitter thread. Keep an eye on the Hustle World CEO Twitter account. Follow that.
What's the at
Hustle World CEO.
Hustle World CEO.
I believe.
Check it out.
Hustlers Dynasty Twitter.
What are we at these days? 20, 30 followers?
Almost 30.
30
Almost
people.
30 followers. I opened up the timeline today. And let's just pull up a sample here of the kind of content you can find.
Have you switched back to the main scene? Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, that's good.
Here's one. I will literally leave you because I've been there, done that, and not doing it again. One tweet you can find on the Hustle World CEO page. If we fucking raw, I'm not minding my business. Never. This one has the N-word. Can't read that. Bitches be off their period 60 seconds trying to fuck. Sit your medium rare ass down.
Right.
Okay, here's a video of a stillborn baby. You was draining us. I do not miss you. So yeah, just hop on there. 23 followers right now. It's a great feed.
They can't see that feed.
Right, but I'll retweet it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know,
The gem.
it's an aggregate platform for hustlers and hustle-minded CEOs and
Right.
various creeps. O-files, you know what I'm saying?
O-files.
Hebephile. Cinephile.
Cinephile.
Just really into movies.
Yeah.
Your fucking movies raw, you know? You just see a movie, you're like, whoa! You know, you just can't get enough, dude.
Yeah.
That's what Joe Rogan's doing on his show. He's like, you ever see a fucking skunk ape, dude?
Yeah.
You're in the woods?
Mike, you got any videos of animals doing funny stuff, maybe?
Pull that up, Mike. Let's see a skunk ape.
Maybe like a monkey jerking off or something.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's hustle. Get that nut off in the woods. Every time you spill your semen, you lose a little bit of your life force.
That's what they're saying.
And you need that to hustle. Funny monkeys.
Come on, Michael.
What is our producer doing?
No, this is... Dude, you got to go deeper.
Monkey pooping on
Skunk
balls.
ape. There's no skunk ape. Is there a skunk ape?
I don't know. The
Oh my God,
legend.
there actually
It's
is.
said to be a large, hairy creature that lives in the swamps of Florida.
Oh, wow.
It's been described as being similar to Bigfoot, but with a distinct.
Was that the skunk? Look at
There have been
it.
many reported sightings of the skunk ape.
It's not moving.
That's
but
just
no
a
one has ever
statue.
been able to provide any concrete evidence. The skunk
The
ape
Medusa
is
got
a
him.
large, hairy creature that lives in the swamps of Florida.
You heard it here first, folks. Skunk ape. Do me a favor. Look up divorce haircut. I don't know. What
look
kind of
that up.
haircut should a recently divorced
Man haircut.
man haircut? That looks like Taylor Swift. Okay, I could get a lineup
I like
of
that
fade.
one with the glasses. The second row. No, second row.
That's Ben Affleck.
It's a great haircut.
That's a good divorced haircut. Wow, and the leather jacket with the big shoulder pads. Red Hot
It's like
Chili
he's wearing
Peppers
a little
t-shirt.
hat.
He's wearing a little hat of his hair. And folks, that's what you do whenever, she says, you won't see him again. I'll see you in court. Your penis is small, whatever. Okay. There you go. That's like a Filipino guy. Got a nice undercut.
Can't tell what that guy is.
Oh boy.
Wow, that's kind of a glow up.
14 incredible photos before and after a divorce.
He went from crackhead moist critical to Rhett
Right. From the show.
from Rhett and Link.
From Rhett and Link. From Mr. Rhett and Mr. Links. That's a divorce haircut if I've ever seen one.
Look up money.
Look up money. Look up money.
Wow.
Wow.
Look up wealth.
Yeah, look up
Can you look up wealth?
can you look up methods? Methods.
Oh,
to
you know
tap
what?
into?
Look up old money.
Oh.
Old money.
Old
Yeah,
money.
look up
Yeah,
old
let's
money.
see. Old money.
Yeah, this is kind of
Is that a
what
Jedi?
is that? No, that's just outfits. No, not style.
They're dressing like Obi-Wan.
Let's see. Go to all. No, not currency, not old bills. Old money.
Okay. Dress with class for less.
Okay, 17 signs a rich person is old money versus new money.
Yeah,
BuzzFeed.
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
17 subtle differences between old money and new money that are actually very, very intriguing.
Okay.
Great title. Scroll on down here, buddy. Scroll on down here, buddy. All the way. Let's read something interesting here. Screams new money. New money buys a big house in a nice neighborhood. Old money, you'll never even glimpse the house because it's so far back on their land.
And look at that. Is that an AI picture of a house?
That
Or is that real?
I don't
can't
know
tell.
what that it's sourced from Getty
Looks like
Images. But you
Minecraft.
never know anymore.
Oh, maybe it is. Well,
Who
might be a
knows?
real house with the saturation. Of it.
Right.
Either way. So is that new? That's new money because we can see it.
Right. Whispers old money. I have a friend who worked at a law firm with many wealthy clients. They said old money tells what service they want, and then asks for a bill, writes a check, and happily pays any extra fees as long as they get the service they want to the extent they want.
Okay. So they pay they pay fees
with
for
a
services.
check and pay fees for
Okay, well, hold on.
services.
Screams new money.
Look at the car they drive.
Look at the car they drive.
If they drive something like a Porsche or one of those hideous BMW X Series cars, they're novo rich, or they've pushed their credit rating out as far as it'll go.
Okay, let's see. If they drive an old Volvo, then
Estate.
they've got money at Volvo. So drive a utilitarian, like an old Volvo, apparently.
Okay.
This is contrary to everything I've been told.
Yeah, I don't know. I none of this is the same one as the last one. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
I work at a marina. If a guy walks in who looks like a scruffy homeless man who's been pulled backwards through a charity shop, I know he is going to have a 20-plus meter boat and be minted.
What is pulled backwards through a charity shop?
You know, like sort of like a cartoon style. Whoa, and everything goes on him.
All right, get out of this page.
Yeah, this is a bad article.
Can you one last thing? Can you look up the War Room?
That appears to also be a movie.
Go to images. Let's see. The War Room
Wow, a lot of images for the
money.
poster.
Look up the War Room money and throw the and in there and
What else you got, buddy?
and
The
growth.
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 Okay, the War Room money and growth.
See what these pictures are.
The warroom.ag. That is
Make sure
a
they're
poorly
blurred.
exposed photo.
All their faces are blurred.
Whoa.
What is that?
I think this is some sort of secret society of growth-minded hustlers and pedophiles.
That next image. What is that?
That one appears to be Andrew Tate.
That is Andrew Tate in the back.
Yeah,
Wow.
the War Room.
Who would have thought we'd have Andrew Tate? We'd see him today.
We've had Andrew Tate on the podcast now. Truth.
Mhm.
Is this poster in frame?
Half in the wide angle frame. I can switch to it.
I mean,
There, now you can see it.
the coactive dimensional leadership model by Mindful CEO. We just think we should share this knowledge with our viewers.
So you're going to have, on the left side here, you're going to have whole. And moving on to the right side, we're going to have beside. Then if you direct your attention to the top, you're going to have front, and on the opposite axis behind. So in the center, you're going to have within. The corn oil? Yeah, can you move the corn oil? So, yeah, in the middle, you're going to have within. So it's important to kind of discern this sort of quasi-Venn diagram and exactly what it means for growth. And so it's a dimensional leadership model, a coactive dimensional leadership model. And I think personally, I probably fall a little bit into the taupe green area here in between whole and behind, trying to work towards that within side. But and unfortunately, I think Dinkbot, my cohort here in the Hustlers Dynasty, probably falls more on the beside.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
All right,
buddy.
all right.
I do not
That's
fall on the
enough out of
beside.
that. Come on. No, we're both within. And that's why we run this podcast.
Yeah. Don't be ridiculous,
Have they seen
dude.
that?
The city or the man?
You know what? Pick that up on the ground. Let's just show them that real quick. Let's show you guys what we're all about. Let me read that out. Guys, that says execution, noun.
Now, stop talking and put in the work, period, line.
Put in the work, guys.
So, get your ugly ass out of your gaming chair. Get off Discord! Get off Discord! And put in the work.
Put in the work.
I know you're on there. You're I'm trying to play PUBG.
You're
I'm
on
trying to play
servers
PUBG.
looking for group.
I'm trying to play fucking Overwatch.
You should be looking for group to build your life.
Yeah, you never play Overwatch with no damn e-girl. What are you doing? You never make concessions for a woman. Oh, I'm going to play your favorite game. No, you say, bitch, we're playing Europa Civilizalis 4 for 12 hours.
And you're going to like it.
And if she doesn't like it, then she can pack her bags. Because you brought her to the damn war room, didn't you? Get off Discord. Get to work. Start stacking your paper. Make your paper stack itself. Okay? Because every minute you spend stacking your paper is another minute you spend not stacking new paper.
Cancel that Discord Nitro. Get the highest plan on the Hustlers Dynasty Patreon.
Yes. We also have 1080p video sharing.
And a message board.
A message board.
And exclusive communities.
A friends system.
In Discord, exclusive communities.
Coupons.
Hustlers Dynasty Discord.
Yes, the Hustlers Dynasty Discord. Very well moderated.
We have Groupons.
Groupons on the Discord for when you and your hustle-minded entrepreneurs.
For deals, there was a Groupon yesterday for 2 entrees and 2 appetizers at the Cheesecake Factory for $45.
That's not bad at all.
Pretty good deal on a Groupon.
For your meetings. Folks, I would also like to bring attention, our next item up for bid.
Vaguely racist mug.
From the factory, we got this. They're actually calling it the Chinaman's Dilemma. As you can see, it's sort of a maudlin portrayal of a maybe early 19th century Chinaman, an Oriental, if you will. And the craftsmanship is just amazing. Look, the lips here, same paint as the mustache, as well as the eyes. So get yourself one of those. We're selling them. We're selling them big time.
Yep.
And we're just going to put that back over here.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to a new world. Hustle world. Let's see what's on the phone today. I've just lost monetization on my YouTube channel.
Really?
Not enough views.
Not enough views.
Not enough views.
Well, that stinks.
I would like to go over a game idea I had that might sort of revolutionize the hustler space. Just to kind of loosen things up a little.
Yeah.
A little bit of a game idea I came up with. This is sort of like, this is a game. The tagline is Total War meets Worms meets Quap.
Okay.
Remember Quap? The little man?
No, I know all of those games.
Oh, right. So here's the thing. You begin as little ape men, like in the beginning of 2001, and you battle with bones and you kill each other. That's normal. But then immediately, that's the first round. Round 2, you've already got laser guns. So your apes fighting with laser guns, right? And who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Whoever wins gets the round 3 cyber apes. Okay? And whoever wins gets big benefits on this next phase where you're developing your civilization. Anyway, you decide if you're gonna maintain a sort of apes or sort of some sort of green alien monster battle freak. You evolve and evolve.
I've got horrible news for you.
Really?
That's Age of War.
What?
Have you ever played Age of War?
No.
The Flash
What
game?
are you talking about?
Where you start as apes.
You start as apes?
And you slowly evolve if you keep beating the other side, and then you, at the end, like the last round is like, alien lasers or whatever. They did it.
What? What? No, this is...
Pull up Age of War. Play around.
Hold on. I have to come up with something.
Didn't they get rid of
here.
Flash? Isn't Flash games like not a thing? Dude, this game is like classic. You never played this game?
No. Are you telling me they're apes?
Yeah, they may not be. I can't remember if they're apes, but it's okay. Pretty much what you described. It might be like cavemen start, but
Okay. Let's see this. I can't believe what I'm hearing right now.
Look at all these ads. What is there? 7 ads on the screen right now?
This is awesome, dude. The new web. Okay.
The fucking song for this game's awesome too. Yeah.
This is awesome.
You have different amounts of money or whatever. You spawn the guys. Let's see.
my
So your most powerful troop
He is a dinosaur?
The dinosaur with a guy on it. And then, you know, at a certain point, if you beat the other guys, you evolve. And you basically evolve to like the Stone Age or whatever,
Right.
and then the Iron Age, etc.
Okay, well, hold on. Turn this off. Because... Turn it off, Mike. Just close it. Our engineer is having some trouble today. Listen, here's the big unique idea that this game is built around that I guess distinguishes it. I thought it was a totally original idea.
Right.
But anyway, here we go. This is the experiment phase. You start out and there is a ape creature strung up in a room in a lab.
Okay.
And all the lights turn on. It goes,
Mike, look up big houses. Go ahead.
He's strung up in a lab. And you have to purchase tools. If you don't have tools,
Right.
you can still do it,
Right.
but it's going to be bad. Anyway, you have tools and serums and laser cannons, and the QWOP element takes place here. You basically have to use this little like mechanical hand using your keyboard and rip his arms off and put on like laser cannons and shoot him with syringes and shit. You know, so you could end up fucking him up really bad, and then you just send him into battle and he's just like hobbling around.
You know in the Black Ops 1 lobby screen, how you have to like do a certain combination of keys to get Mason or whatever to get out of the chair and break out of it.
Right. Yeah.
And then you can go to that computer
You go to
and
the
type
computer.
it in. That's not the important part, but breaking out of the thing.
Right.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Sure. Okay. I guess. Yeah. So anyway, you do all that, and then that makes up your
Look up
army.
Big house, old money. Sorry. Go ahead.
That makes up your army. These little mutated men that you've ripped apart.
Right.
Anyway, I just thought that was kind of a neat idea. I wrote a lot of words about this. Here we go. It could potentially be a sort of a political basis. Like maybe if you spend too much on war, you start getting debuffs like movies suck now or Chud Uprising. You know. Anyway, I was thinking of calling the game Battle Freaks or Mutant Destruction or something like that.
Okay.
And that's my idea. So, hustlers in the games industry, hit me up. Hit my line. We'll talk about getting this one made. And please ignore my cups comments. The comments I made about the cup. We are woke here.
We are woke.
We are
people.
woke on the Hustlers Dynasty.
Let's see. What is there some sort of AI image generation site that you can quickly access?
Right.
Is this,
We're big invested into AI through various ETFs and ITFs, BTFs.
no, don't go to a sponsored one, Michael. That's a
BTS.
rookie mistake. Google? Okay. All right. Maybe Google. I don't know. Let's see. We'll just click chat.
Chat. Oh my God, dude. Click
Michael,
on
you
it.
might be retarded. The big button right there.
Big blue button. Well,
What's your fucking problem, dude? What's your fucking problem? All right, let's see here. Yeah, use Gerald.
here's Gerald.
Gemini. That was Gerald.
Welcome to Gemini for Fred Plays Poker.
Okay, so can you go ahead and just type in for me massive, big, wealth, old, money, mansion, huge, and see what that comes up with.
See what that comes up with.
Let's just see.
Okay, it's not generating an image. It's generating text.
Okay, this is not exactly what we're.
Maybe show me an image of massive, big wealth, old money mansion, huge.
Yeah, can you just get that prompt back, please?
Make an image of massive, old money, big house, wealth.
Not exactly what I said,
Not
but
exact.
I guess
Using Imagen 3, which we've invested in heavily
heavily.
through our various
They own a percentage.
Israeli counterparts in the hustlers industry. They've placed our bids for us on Imagen 3 stocks.
Wow.
Wow. What is that car? Is that like an old Volkswagen? Okay.
That's an old Bentley. Okay. Does it say multiple images? I just noticed there's a little. No, just the one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I like that.
That's the hustler's mansion.
That's cool.
That's where we're living. Make
Bigger. Can you say bigger?
5 more. Make it bigger.
Make it larger. Make 5 more. Okay.
Let's
Is
see
this gonna
what
be
five
separate images of houses.
massive old wealth money mansion. That appears to be one more image.
That's just one more image.
Can
Big.
you-
Just keep saying bigger. We'll talk. You do
Yeah,
bigger a few
big,
times,
way
and,
bigger.
and we'll see if that comes up. The point is, guys, I just want you to be able to visualize and sort of put out in the universe what you want and what you desire.
Right. An image board.
And I personally believe that this will be within our grasp in, I don't know, 2,
Oh, that's a
3
real place.
3 weeks.
No, it appears to be telling us where we live.
Oh, that is telling us where we live. Wait, maybe we can blur that out. That might be this house. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
What does my address have to do with this image generation? Okay, bigger. That looks like it could maybe be just new money.
Right.
It's not necessarily
Bit of a McMansion style.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff going on the Hustlers Dynasty. Okay.
Okay, we're getting
Okay.
grander, but way bigger. Say like huger or way even like larger.
Now, can we make the image bigger, or is it just making the house bigger?
It's a good question.
Even larger house, way bigger. Google, show me old wealth money mansion. Huge, massive,
This is what like they've invested $1 trillion in.
even bigger.
I'm not
This is
impressed
what
at all.
we've invested $1 trillion.
That's right, but not. I don't know how many times do we have to tell it bigger before it gets the. It's adding like 1 bedroom.
Make the house 3 times as big. Just a sec. Creating your image with Imagen 3. Please don't let us down. We have invested so much into this. And it's really loading.
For the love of God, that's the
It's the
same
same
size house, dude. I'm pulling out.
We're pulling out all our investments in Imagen 3 technology.
Call our guy.
Here you go. You're losing this, buddy.
Um,
What does every fucking website have an AI image generator now? The fuck does Canva have to? Isn't this that one that like is like fake Photoshop?
yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like GIMP. There's a GIMP AI generator. Put it all into GIMP AI generators.
Massive. Oh, you have to log in.
Why would they let you type the prompt and then do
Get
that?
out of here.
That's like those IQ tests where you take the test and then it's like you gotta pay.
I
now.
want to know my fucking IQ. JD Vance has a logged IQ of 130, and his mom sold him for Percocets.
That's true.
So, you know, it's hard. It's hard to be a high IQ value man in this society,
Right.
because sometimes,
Mike, just can you do a quick IQ test, just you, while we discuss stuff? Just look for like a quick IQ test and just we don't need to see. You sure?
Okay,
Yeah, that's
thanks.
fine. Just
Yeah,
do a
thank
quick
you.
one.
it's hard being a high IQ man, because sometimes when you're having a nightmare, all the monsters have your mother's face on it,
Yeah,
and that's hard.
and and everyone they're all screaming, "Mommy!"
Right.
What is
Mommy, yeah, and you're sort of putting the moves on your child bride, and all of a sudden she looks exactly like your mom.
I keep having this recurring
I know.
dream where I try to hug mommy and she turns into a monster. I don't know what that is.
Turns into spiders.
I think
have
it's
that one
something
all the
about
time.
hustling, though.
Yeah. So no, I mean, I took the free IQ test online, and wouldn't you know it, my mother still didn't want anything to do with me. So it's very sad. Yep. Very unfortunate stuff. Me and JD Vance cut from the same cloth.
You are looking fantastic today. You
Wow.
look like money.
Thanks, man. I'm taking some pages out of the Vivek Ramaswamy style fashion guide. I've sort of started watching Saved by the Bell to learn what Screech does, and then I do that. So I'm actually wearing backward caps a lot now, in red backwards caps, and
Right.
walking around with a skateboard.
So you're trying to pull off Screech. I'm actually trying to pull off Scrooge.
Okay, right. That's good.
Little sleepy cap.
Did you see the amazing, sort of doctrine Vivek Ramaswamy made about Saved by the Bell and
about
Family
Well, isn't
Matters.
it about how that's like ruined America? Or something?
yeah. He's like, more young people need to be more like Stephen Urkel rather than Stefan.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah, dude. No, you're right.
I wish he would have done like SpongeBob.
Right.
Like,
Yeah. More people need to be like Squidward.
Yeah, not Patrick.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Everybody in this country is obsessed with SpongeBob
But
instead
they
of
need
Mr.
to be
Krabs.
Mr. Crab.
Right.
Yeah.
I call him Mr. Krabs because I'm woke.
I have to pee really bad. What do you think about that? What are we at, Mike?
The Hustlers Dynasty studio is built into a bathroom.
We're at 40 minutes.
40 minutes. All right, yeah, I'm going to have to pee.
Get this man some pee time.
It's gonna make hold it, but I think
Let me see if I can fill air. Hustlers never hold, unless it's coin, in which we have diamond hands, or it's our child bride. Oh shit! Wow, you're looking swag as hell, sir. We're gonna have to report you to the the BFI, the Big Fit Investigators. That's amazing. Do that like it's nothing. I hate money. What has it done to me? No, I don't know. I like money. I think it makes me happy. I have all this anxiety about talking to my mother because of the times that she would sell me for various pills at the hospital. So I'd have to stay with Reginald at the hospital for a while until CPS came. And then they just sent me right back to mom. They actually made a movie about it. Although I can't remember what it's called. The Sixth Sense with Macaulay Culkin. They're calling it that. He was great in that movie. He's always like, I see dead people. And now he's like, I see some residual checks. He's like, I see a little bit of money every month from when they air Home Alone on TV. Home Alone, starring Post Malone. Malone, his name is Kevin Malone. Who's the hoe? Home Alone? Is that his sister? That's not a nice thing to name a girl. We're just asking questions here. And when you start to wonder who's stopping you from asking questions, then you found the real enemy. Welcome to the Chinese Hustlers Dynasty. Today we're going to be talking yuan. We're going to be talking jade artifacts. We're going to be talking various spells, Confucianist sayings, and things of that nature. Welcome back, my co-host, Chinese Kevin. Here we are on China's #1 Hustlers-based podcast, the Hustlers Ming Dynasty.
Nice.
Thank you. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're going to have to sell this set tomorrow. We built this from whole cloth, built this whole set.
We actually moved our operations out to Burbank, finally.
Beautiful sunny Burbank.
Encino.
A little too sunny. They say sunlight is the best disinfectant. And we've been doing a lot of crimes, haven't we?
What about the guys who like rub fermented pea on their face and then stand out in the sun? That's become
cool.
big.
We could get into that if you want.
Yeah.
For health.
For health.
I think a lot of people do a lot of things in the name of health that should, in a reasonable society, get you executed. For example, eating fruits or vegetables. Or showering. I actually went to that one gangbang, the girl from Twitter. I was on the spreadsheet, came and fluffer. That was unfortunate. Did not mean to come and fluffer, but I did. Yeah, sorry.
I don't think you go in the fluffers.
Dude, that's a real
Really?
metric. Yeah, there's like 39 guys that
came and
fluffer. Yeah.
Jeez.
Which I also didn't know that's how that works. There's just a woman. How does that work?
Yeah, there's someone that like gets them ready, but I don't think you go in them. I assume it's
how
like
the fuck does that work on like what's that about?
well, like probably
What are they paying that girl?
Not much. But I think
Her job is to suck guys off for a minute?
well, that's the thing. I thought it was more like, a dry hand job. Like get them ready, you're not.
How do you get into that line of work?
It's like,
Fascinated by this now that we're speaking about it.
how do you get into that line of work?
Is it like being a PA? They're like, go get coffee, come back, give this guy a hand job.
Yeah.
We got to get going. Money's.
Because either you're on the production side, you went in like, I do boom mic.
Right.
And, I'm doing a porn gig or whatever.
Right.
Or you're trying to be a porn star.
Is it like being a male nurse? Like, can you be a male fluffer? Will that work?
But
Yes.
I just feel like maybe you go to school for that.
What do you do? How do we become fluffers, dude? That's crazy.
Can you look up, are you done with your IQ? You fucking kidding me, dude? You didn't make sure?
I searched free and it said
Look up average fluffer salary.
Let's dispel some myths about fluffers here.
We can't see, Mike.
Help! The average salary for a fluffer can vary depending on the employer and the role.
And the role's the same anywhere.
We're looking at about $30 to $45 an hour. Well, that's if you're working like 8 hours a day.
Just around the clock fluffing.
How are you working? Yeah, that can't be right.
Is this the right? Is fluffer? That's what this is. I guess. I mean, yeah. No, that's nothing. No, you can get rid. Yeah, no. Pay $1.
There's no other questions on here other than how much they get paid. Is that even what that is? Like the
It might be a different job.
the tuggers, the pud pullers.
That's like not. That's like looking at how much do gooners make. Like I don't think.
What if it had an
talking about the
answer
same
for
thing.
that?
They might.
It's like $25,000 a year.
Ask Gemini.
When I was a production assistant, I was getting paid like maybe $250 a day. But like,
That's pretty good.
right, it's not bad. But I was only working like 3 times a month.
Oh,
So I don't know, man. I mean,
were you fluffing?
I was doing a lot of fluffing. A lot of that job was literally watching concrete dry. Because I was working with a concrete guy a lot. And I think if there's any situation in which I would pull out a gun and shoot everyone and then myself, I think it's that. I've started employing with my employees a bit of a no sitting and very little breathing routine. I don't allow phones on my work sites, so when they're not working, they have to be standing off their phone and hardly breathing. Because
That's the reality in 90% of the workplaces.
right, you have to really try and stifle your breathing. I don't want too much oxygen on my set. Or
No
carbon
phones
monoxide.
allowed. What is that?
I don't know. I know
You
it was.
must be bored in the building, even if you're not doing anything.
That shit sucked, dude. You'd be on set for fucking 12 hours. And there's fucking nothing to do. I'm the coffee guy.
Right.
Or I'm like, maybe I have to like set up a C-stand or something like that. And they're like, don't you sit down. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
I'm sitting right there.
What am I ready for a war?
Yeah, I'm like, I'm also pretty fat. Like, come on, dude. This is discrimination here. Brother needs to sit sometimes. Otherwise, my strength is all getting wasted standing up.
What's the point of like cashiers having to stand?
I don't know. It just seems like a sort of a hustler focused torture method.
It's literally a torture. I mean, what, 40 hours a week you got to stand for there's
Yeah.
no reason they need to be standing.
No.
Zero reason. Why can't they sit? If they want to
not fair.
stand, go ahead, but why?
Right. Folks, it's not fair. Don't stand. Sit down. That's the best way to hustle. None of your energy is getting spent. Oh, I have to pace a little bit because my left foot hurts. Just sit down.
Eliminate excess energy usage that is unnecessary.
Sit to work. Stand to tug. Because when you stand up, it makes your penis look a little bit bigger.
Michael, let's see the IQ.
Let's see the IQ.
115. That is brutal. That is
It's just showing famous people. You got a 6.5 on logic reasoning.
That is something.
Numerical 6. Abstract pretty high.
Track processing speed.
Average. Spatial reasoning.
Okay.
Okay.
How is it grading all of these tests in that amount of time?
I don't know. I also
How many-
rushed it.
How many questions were there? Like 5?
No, it was like 20.
This is app.yourselffirst.com.
Questions.
Let's see your answer. All right.
I-
So yeah,
I've-
I mean, our co-host is really just in the lower swaths of intelligence. Me and my co-host took a test the other day and scored out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just that we broke it.
You know, hustling. They're like, you know, sign up for the Genius Grants and start working in an ETF.
Started wiring us money. Wire.
Yes, wire.
Wire.
Bank, wire.
Money.
Money now, wire. Send, buy, sell. That's pretty much half of our workday.
A lot of wiring.
Buy, sell. I have a ultra wide monitor to watch every stock on the exchange and all my coins and my apes.
And I have them all on candlestick
Right.
display mode. You know?
No.
You don't know?
I don't know candlestick display
If I
mode.
pull up candlestick display stocks, see a lot of the, intro stock guys will probably go for like, the smooth graph.
Sure.
But if you're really in it, you use the candlestick.
Let's get an image here.
Let's see how to read signals on candlestick. Yeah, perfect. Pull up an image.
Can you do better on the IQ test so we can fucking get this a little faster, dude? Come on. Image. Image.
So yeah, see that
Okay.
graph in the middle. No, the fourth image.
Oh.
Right there. Yeah, that's candlestick.
Okay.
So it discerns signals better. So if you're really operating at a high level, it's gonna be a little bit easier to read. Not that I need it, but it'd be easier
Sure.
to read signals.
You can sort of feel stocks if you sort of put your ear to the ground.
Right. So when you're in the war room, you're going short.
Yeah.
Sell short.
In the same way the ancient Indians would say, buffalo coming.
Right.
You go, Gerber, price about to fall.
Gerber about to go to the moon.
Buy Gerber, go to moon.
Do a moon, Gerber to the moon.
Right.
So just another tip, guys. Study up on your candlestick.
Rainfall, north.
Bird.
Apple stock shortfall incoming.
Bird.
Yeah.
Angry bird.
Angry bird.
Angry bird.
Buy app. Buy.
Triangle yellow bird.
Buy, sell now.
Blackbird explode.
Bad piggy.
Bad
Right.
baby.
So that's how it's worked in America
Can you look up?
since antiquity.
Sorry, just real quick. If you could just look this up.
We'll look it up, please.
Yellow triangle bird from Angry Bird. Can you do that?
Yellow triangle bird from Angry Birds, please. Throw Angry Bird slingshot.
Look at that guy.
Wait.
Don't click. Hold on. Go down. Go down a little bit. Go down. No, like scroll down.
That processing speed, brother.
Look at that one. Yeah, that one. Right
The one without eyebrows.
Yeah. He's got no eyebrows. He's not even the right shade of yellow, dude.
Baby yellow bird.
Beige.
That's cool, man. That's Mondo cool.
Wait, go to the one up to the right from it. It's kind of like AI realistic one.
Oh, yeah.
Oof, I don't like that.
Wow.
See, Triangle Guy never really did that much. Don't be like Triangle Bird.
No.
You want to be like Exploding Bird,
He-
Exploding Black Ball Bird.
Triangle yellow bird kind of fell off like Macaulay Culkin. Like Macaulay Culkin. Star of the Sixth Sense.
Michael, look up the Exploding Blackbird, please.
Please, now. Images. Search. Find. Buy. Sell. Exchange. Hurry.
Exploding Blackbird, Angry Bird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
we
yeah,
got
dude. He's got
horns
arms.
on him.
He's got arms in some of these pictures.
See that one?
Fuck.
Be like him,
Bomb.
getting shit done.
He's just called Bomb.
What is that screenshot from? Right there, yeah, no, the one you're hovering over.
The movie.
There's Angry Bird.
You don't remember the Angry Birds movie?
It's called Bomb Makes the Biggest Explosion.
2016, they made an Angry Birds film.
It's
You don't watch this? It's a
Well, no,
YouTube
no.
clip.
Can you look up? Like maybe, but
it's like one of the finest conservative pieces of art.
look up. So click on that, but put it in a new tab and then look up Angry Birds film. I'm just curious about the critic reviews on this.
The David Lynch directed Angry Birds film.
No, just go to all, Michael. How am I going to discern critic reviews from images? See, don't be. Never mind.
Okay.
We appreciate our host, our producer. No, I understand. It's lagging. 44% on Rotten Tomatoes is way higher than I expected. Wait, IMDb 6.3?
Okay,
That's
pretty
actually,
high.
yeah, that's not bad at all.
Keep in mind, Deadpool took up an 8.9 on IMDb for several years.
Really?
True fact.
That's like top 50, right?
It was like literally number 15 on the top 200 movies of all time for like 3 years. It was crazy.
Wow. No, just that other video that you. Yeah. Is that a little clip?
My vape has died. What? Is he dead?
Wow.
No, he's fine.
That was really neat.
That was great. David Lynch died. Of course, we here at the Hustlers Dynasty revile him for his various portrayals of awesome events in a way that portrays them as terrifying. The nuclear bomb and Twin Peaks: The Return. That was awesome. We nuked Hiroshima. It was awesome. And all those little burning people running around with their heads on fire and whatnot. And David was like, oh, it's scary. It's scary. We play scary music over it. Pfft. So David Lynch, patooey.
You know,
From the folks at the Hustlers Dynasty.
Eraserhead has stuck with me throughout the years in a way that no film has.
Every time I watch Eraserhead, it's just my mom. That's all I can. I thought it was supposed to be a movie about my mom.
Yeah. That's what you'd think. It is a fantastic piece of media that I think any man
The media,
should indulge in to understand the horrors of fatherhood.
right? Kevin talking about Eraserhead. It is happening again. David Lynch reference. Who I revile because I'm a hustler.
And interesting story about David Lynch. Apparently, when he was a child,
It is happening again.
Mike, look this up. When he was a child, David Lynch child ear. Look up that child ear. David Lynch ear child.
David Lynch ear, child ear.
Something like this happened. I don't know.
David Lynch in the human ear.
Explanation. No, but there's something.
That's from a movie.
Yeah, but that's in Blue Velvet. But I'm pretty sure he had some sort of traumatic experience as a child that inspired that scene.
He's deaf in that show too.
Something's
That's why he's
going
always
on.
screaming. Okay, here's an article about David Lynch's obsession with severed ears. Just keep going. I can speed read here, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. I'm getting nothing here.
Yeah, I might have made something up. Look up David Lynch traumatic event.
David Lynch
Child.
dramatic event when he died. That must.
Well, that's a little traumatic.
Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Let me zoom in a little bit on that. Read more, buddy. No, nothing about the ear.
All right, yeah, I probably
Made
made
this
this
shit up, buddy.
Yeah, I think I just mixed Blue Velvet with maybe my own
Right.
traumas. Who knows?
She's wrapped in plastic. That's you, dude. If they ever found your body, they'd be like, she's wrapped in plastic. They wouldn't recognize that you're a man. She's wrapped in plastic. I'm doing Twin Peaks on you. Wow. Pulling the tag off your
Tag's
pants.
still on my pants.
That's how hustlers roll, though. We just buy new pants for every episode.
Yep.
You know, we buy the pants. They're wrapped in plastic. Who killed Laura Palmer?
What else is happening?
You're at an hour.
You're at an hour. Michael, we don't abide by your paradigms of time.
We don't even recognize
an hour what? What are we on? Hour what? 59:10. We're not even at an hour yet. Michael, we're not looking at hour. We're here to do a job. And when the job is done, it's done.
You seen any other David Lynch stuff that you want to talk about? Mulholland Drive, maybe?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of done on that segment. I don't know. Kind of want to hustle.
We have to fill 1 minute, cocksucker.
No, dude, we're going more than a minute. We're going another hour.
Hey, my bad, dude.
2 more hours.
My vape's dead.
5-hour podcast.
I don't know what to do now. I'm getting antsy. Plug it into the lamp. The lamp's doing something. It has a job. Bro.
There is an unending amount of things that we can talk about that pertain to
Really?
future proofing and fire.
Okay.
Look up Reddit fire. Look up Reddit fat fire. Look up
You're losing me here.
Look up
I think we should be talking about investing and marrying Indian women.
health is wealth. Look up let's see here. What do we got in here?
What's wrong with holding 25% of NW in cash? Net worth. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, inflation is important.
Inflation is important. I've heard that. What the fuck is this? What is this? What are you doing to my show?
So, well, let's see. So on that sidebar, it says, "Would you give your 20-something kids $250,000?" Let's see what that is.
r/asks transgender is popping up here.
Okay.
Would you give your 20-something kids $250,000? Mine are just entering their 20s. One already finished college and has $250,000 job offers from Netflix and Google. The other is going to med school. They are on the right track, no drugs. I want to move money into their names, but not sure. Just transferring $500,000 to their accounts is the smart thing. Okay.
So I actually did that for all my kids.
Right.
Well, obviously a much larger figure. Mike, close out of this. Close out of it. Close it. I don't want to see it.
I had a kid about 13 years ago, and I sent him to Israel. I sent him to his
Birthright.
Huh? Birthright? No. I signed him up for a group over there. And
Mike, pull something up.
So right now he's 13 years old. He's actually a colonel in the IDF.
Right.
He's a 4-star general in the IDF.
Let's see if Mike can draw a perfect circle.
Draw a circle.
Not bad. 86.
86. I mean, that's not great.
Wow. On trackpad, it's not terrible. Well, yeah, but you gotta yeah, you're right. It'd be easy.
It's really easy.
You just draw a circle.
You just draw a circle.
What is that, dude? That's not even.
The laptop's lagging.
Slow down. Just slow down. Just try and get a better.
Stay green, bro. Stay green. There we go. Come on, stay green, Brody.
It went up for a minute there.
Bro,
it went up for a minute.
That's not bad, man.
Still not a great circle.
Well, it's not. Yeah.
Looking at it.
I mean, for 150.
115. That's pretty average, yeah.
Right. Some guy who's literally in a special needs program taking that, be like, I have 115 IQ.
Yeah. Yeah, usually with online tests, you probably should subtract about 50 points from the score you received.
You
so
got 65.
So Michael, you are mentally retarded.
Sorry.
I got 55 IQ. Yeah.
What's funny about that?
Nothing.
Nothing funny.
Nothing
about
funny
that.
about that. I actually had a bully who had Down syndrome in elementary school. Have I told you about this?
No.
It was not nice to me. No, sir. Yeah. So
that is pathetic.
I was. Yeah, no, dude. He gave me a tough time. He was kind of smart too. He was crafty. He'd come up with new ways to fuck with me, and I'd be like, dude, stop.
Right.
He eventually started calling me Pumpkin. He'd be like, hey, Pumpkin.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
what did he do to you?
don't do that, dude. He just would he would treat me like I was a girl. And would kind of fuck with me. He started out being like, what up, nerd? And then he'd move on to sort of making me a girl. And it was hard. And the teachers, they thought I was sort of maybe in need of a special needs classroom. So they would sit me next to him a lot. And he would really what was his name? Get to me. Nathan. Hey, so maybe it was an alphabetical thing. Maybe they just wanted to sit the ends next to the ends, but it was not cool.
That's horrible, man.
Yeah, man.
That's really
elementary school. I actually have nightmares. I hug him and he turns into spiders.
And then he says, "Mommy."
Yeah, and he's like, "Pumpkin." You know?
Pumpkin.
Yeah. I think he's still in high school. This guy turned out to be a real creep, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, like he was smart. And he I think he got arrested for like groping or something, like
wow.
Like sexual assault. Like
the account said he was saying pumpkin.
Right, pumpkin. Yeah. I think he was gonna do something to me.
Probably, yeah. You were probably like
I think I got lucky.
You were probably his preliminary foray.
I could have ended up like Bobby Lee, dude.
For a whole summer.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. So, but I made out like a bandit. I'm a hustler. Now I'm a hustler, dude. I love hustling. I can't go to sleep at night because of the nightmares. Is this thing on?
One time when I was a kid, I peed my pants.
Wow. Big admission.
And just like at night, like I was alone. And I just took them and put them in a drawer, my underpants, because I was ashamed. And I just closed the drawer and they were there for like months. And when they were found, they were like crystallized. I was so ashamed, and I tried to play it off. I was like, I don't know what happened.
Didn't have access to a trash can. You're like,
well, I was like 3. I don't know. I was like really young. I was like, I don't know what to do with these. I don't know how. I remember I walked into the drawer was in the laundry room. Funnily enough, I went in the laundry room like, let me clean these, and I was like, I don't know how to clean. I don't know what this is. I'm 3 years old. I don't know how to operate a washing machine, so I just put them in a drawer in there, thinking like,
yeah. This will get fixed somehow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad finds out. He's like, what are you doing? Why'd you do that? Type A dad, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. Didn't know how to turn it on.
Yeah.
I'm 3. Can't even reach up there.
First off, this is how you use a washing machine.
The detergent goes in here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sometimes you got to hide your pee pants.
I do. I've learned that lesson the hard way. Never stack your money. Let your money stack itself. Unless you're on a podcast. And then you stack the money.
Trying to think of lessons I could have gleaned from miserable moments of my past,
Right.
That's kind of what people,
There's no point. That's what I walk away from it most of the time.
What did I learn from peeing my pants? I don't know.
How to use a washing machine.
Oh.
No?
Didn't learn that.
I didn't learn that.
Learn that down the line.
Folks, remember the tungsten couch? The tungsten couch. Big investment for your future. Same style of investment as marrying an Indian woman. Their stocks are on the up and up, going up every year. They're just it's a great investment. An Indian child bride. Buy low, sell high, as they say in our parlance as investors and hustlers and whatnot.
See if you can make like a house of cards style, like, you lean them up against each other.
Sure, yeah, sure.
Let me get out of the splash zone.
I need to get a new watch tailor.
You're telling me.
Right?
You know, as you guys watch my co-host build this delicate home out of millions of dollars.
Sort of a metaphor.
It is an analogy and a metaphor for what happens as you get wealthier. And this is a lesson I think...
this is where your Indian wife, child bride, goes.
You know, the more you get, the more unstable it can become if you have not planned from the beginning. This is foundationary. If you don't want your home to crumble, you got to have the right mindset from the get.
From the get. Let's get that paper. Folks, you've been watching the Hustlers Dynasty, America, we've got your letters, and we'll be coming back once again next week to provide you with new Hustlers Dynasty content.
Hustlers Dynasty coming back soon. Check out the Patreon.
And
give us money. Money.
Hustlers.
Hustlers. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed.
Line.